Nithyananda, everybody. So today I'm a little early because I've got other commitments that I'm fulfilling later. So I won't be available later on. So I thought, let me do the video earlier on today, and then so then I'm done. Anyway, what am I continuing with? Part 5 of the intro from the Guaranteed Solutions book written by His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. So yesterday, hi Zlatinka, Nithyanandam, Rachel Nithyanandam, Mapa Nithyanandam. Okay, so I'm gonna continue where I finished off yesterday, and this is from the point where Bhagavan has introduced the different chakras, and then the small story about the biplane, which was a World War I biplane, which the villagers didn't know what it was, so they used it as a bullock cart. And then there was one of the one of the young tribal boys had seen a tractor, so he showed them that it could be a tractor. And then finally there was a retired army officer who knew everything about biplanes, so he taught them how to, he showed them, demonstrated how this biplane was actually designed to fly. So Bhagavan was actually using that story as an analogy to show us that actually we are designed to fly, but clearly we don't know our potential, so therefore we don't. So yesterday I'll finish off, I'll start off from where I finished off yesterday. And here, let me repeat this part. So Bhagavan says, you see, man is a wonderful mechanism that is meant to fly, but we don't know our true potentiality. We have a very limited view of ourselves. Most of us operate only as a bullock cart at the instinct level, surrendering to our emotions. Those of us who associate ourselves with mostly external things, like a home, a car, a profession, and other basic amenities, and don't look any further than that, use our bodies as a bullock cart. We just operate at the instinct level and remain with an overloaded unconscious mind. So living unconsciously is living a life where the plane, a biplane, which has the potentiality to fly, is being used as a bullock cart. But those of us who additionally move into art, creativity, philosophy, and such things involving not just the mind but the heart also, use our bodies as a tractor. We will find a certain fulfillment in ourselves. A poet who has given birth to a poem will be happier than a woman who has given birth to a child. In the case of the latter, the womb is centered in the stomach, whereas in the former it is centered in the heart, and so the fulfillment. These people will be able to operate at the intellectual level. So Bhagavan is mapping this back to the instinct level, intellectual level, and the intuition level. Okay, so I got one more click just now, that when we are operating from the instinct level, we're operating from the length dimension only. And of course, when we move into art, creativity, philosophy, we're moving into the breadth dimension, which is the intellectual level. So Swamiji's talked about length, breadth, depth, time, and space. So here, I was just got a click that actually can map it back to LBD, which is length, breadth, and depth. Okay, finally, the man who enters into spirituality and develops a thirst for true knowledge and realizes that he is the ultimate existential energy in physical form uses his body as an aircraft. Enlightened masters use their bodies as an aircraft. They are so ecstatic all the time. They rise above all miseries of the bullock cart and tractor and just fly. They operate at the intuitive level. So that's what's available to us. What's available is operating at an intuitive level, just as Bhagavan is operating, and more depth, more we cognize that we are Paramashiva, the more we cognize we are the ultimate, the more we can experience ourselves as that. Then what should we do to become an aircraft? What was the difference between the villagers and the army officer? The aircraft remained the same. Nothing was added to it or removed from it. No physical changes were made in it. Am I right? Then what was the difference? So Bhagavan is asking, come on, tell me. So one of the ladies answers, knowledge, Swamiji. Yes, knowledge. the knowledge of the mechanism of the aircraft. The villagers did not know what the device that the device had such a mechanism that could be operated in a way that it can fly, whereas the army officer knew about it. That's all. The technique with which they handled the aircraft made it first a bullock cart, then a tractor, and then finally an aircraft. Let me just pause there. This is what I was mentioning a couple of days ago, that actually the right knowledge is really important. So if we do not have the right knowledge, then we do not have the right context from which to take the right actions, so then we can have the fulfilled right results for ourselves. So Saraswati comes first, then Durga, Ma Durga, which is action, and then comes Ma Lakshmi, which is the wealth. So wealth is not necessarily just money, currency, but it is a wealth. Wealth means also experience, fulfillment, feeling complete, etc. So here, I'm going to pause because, I mean, although it's a very exciting set of clicks I'm getting, I'm actually having to rush back to my sessions. That's why I'm getting back to finishing very, very quickly. Rushing, you'll probably hear it in my voice. So really sorry if you're feeling a little bit rushed or feeling inconvenienced in any way. But I'm very excited about the next session that's going to happen. So we're having the Kalpataru Acharya training assessments, which is going to start literally in about 13 minutes. So I gotta go prepare for that. I want to thank you all that have been watching. So Pat Winkers, Joel Warnant, Vishesh, Shambhavananda, Ashwin Kumar, Rachel, Lin Yang, Liu Yang, Nithyanandam to all of you. Just let me take a quick breath here. If you would like to watch any of this back again, you can watch it on my YouTube channel. I will upload this one, which is part 5, I believe. I'm keeping track of the intro. And I'm going to see if I can revisit this same part of the book again tomorrow, but in a little slower pace. I wish you all a beautiful... Thank you. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Nithyanandam.